Black and white. Well, here's the deal. The whole country has become divided over something that the whole religious and political, agenda has spread all of this thing about, okay, you're white, you're black, and that's it. And that's what's caused a huge division in the entire mentality of the whole country. And that's bad because all it does is create division, thinking that, well, you've got black people over here and you've got white people over here. The bottom line is, folks, black and white people do not exist. That's the bottom line. So for all of you white people out there that think you're superior to black people, bullshit. For all of you white supremacists that think that you're superior to everybody else, fuck you. You're all a bunch of idiots because you're not white. Okay? It's ridiculous. The whole media world, including religion and politics, has spread this whole, over the last, I'd say 5 to 10 years, the whole black and white issue. And it's nonsense. It's absolute fucking nonsense. I mean, come on. Do I look white to you? Look at my glasses. My glasses are white. Look at the color of my skin. I'm not white. I'm a person of color. So all of you people out there that are white, you're not a white person. You're a person of color. All the way to people that are black, supposedly black, they're not black, because as an artist for over 50 years, if you give me a white canvas or a white sheet of drawing paper and ask me to draw, let's say that you want me to draw you, and I've had this happen to me before, where a woman has asked me, hey, could you do me create a nude painting of me? Well, she's a white person. Supposedly she's white, but I can't paint her as a white person. What am I going to do? Paint the color of her hair, her eyeballs, her fingernails and toenails, and that's it. If she was white, the rest of her body would be blank on the canvas. It's ridiculous. Come on, people. Black and white people don't exist, okay? Get over yourselves. And it's the same thing with a black person. If I can't paint a black person on a black sheet of paper, it's not going to happen. You have to use color. If I'm painting a white person on a white sheet of paper or a white canvas, I have to use color. Otherwise, you're invisible. I mean, think about it. Look at many of the great classical paintings over the last 500 years, going back several thousand years. Many of the classic artists, they all used color. Look at many of the great paintings that I've actually seen in many of the museums across not just the US, but in Europe, of these magnificent big paintings. And many of the ladies are nude and, well, they're not white. The artist that created that painting had to use color to accentuate, to define the person that is in the painting. Because if they painted them white, they would be invisible. You have to use color because we are all people of color. That's the bottom line. So this whole thing about black and white is all bullshit, because it's the media that is part of the problem too, because they have been spreading this whole black and white bullshit nonsense. And then so has I hate to say it, but the evangelical right-wing nut jobs and certain politicians on the other side are pushing this whole thing about black and white people. Well, black and white people do not exist. You look at anybody, look at me. Look at the color of my sunglasses. Look at the color of my skin. My sunglasses are frames are white. Do I look white to you? No. I usually am out in the sun all the time. Right now, I haven't seen, it's been very overcast for weeks here. But usually I have a really dark tan. And I've had many of my Latino friends over the years say to me, damn, you're really much darker than me. And they were born in Mexico or wherever in Central America. But the point is that black and white people do not exist. So all of this bullshit that is being spread by the religious right and politicians and the media is all nonsense. All it does, it divides the country, it divides people, and there are so many other ways that people have been divided because of whatever it is, whether it's religion, politics, or you don't like my candidate, or, it doesn't matter what it is. But the point is that when it comes down to black and white people, it doesn't matter even if you're a Latino. A Latino person is not white or black. They're a person of color. So accept that point, because none of you are white or black. You're all shades of colors throughout the entire spectrum, because I've been an artist for 50 years and I cannot paint you as a white person or a black person. That's the bottom line. So anyway, just trying to get that point across. And white sunglasses, skin, do I look white to you? And I don't even have a dark tan yet, because it's been overcast for the last 3-4 months, because I usually have a really good tan. Anyway, and I'm supposed to be a white person. So anyway, just trying to get the point across. And peace and love to all of you. And time out.